Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of the Kool Kids Klan Revolt. We are live here tonight from one of the worst cities in the world, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Look at all of these stupid, idiot, smelly Canadians just wrenching our crowd here tonight. I can't even believe that this many people exist, especially Canadians. Hello Mobzilla. And we've got a stacked show here tonight. We've got the start of the breakout tournament. We got a hardcore title matchup in our main event. And what? Apparently we can't even start the show yet. Apparently SPEWt and Jive Owens are fighting backstage. Let's see what's going on. Oh my god, immediately we haven't even been able to start the show and SPEWt just literally showed up to the building and beat up Jive Owens. He took the phrase on site a little too seriously. Oh my god. SPEWt is just... I mean, we saw last week when SPEWt attacked Jive Owens after the matchup with John Economy. I mean, obviously, you know, that didn't affect Jive Owens or John Economy's record since it wasn't outside interference, but still, either way, Jive Owens, though, he thought he would have put this thing to rest now. You saw it fall, bro. He beat SPEWt and retained his briefcase, but it seems like SPEWt's not done yet. More like a sore loser here in this case. And at this point... Bro, you gotta get security for these two guys. Put a restraining order on them.
That's what man. Where's security?
True, that's what I'm saying. We got Dean, but we don't got no security guys around here.
What's Dean gonna do?
Somebody stop these guys. The chairman is beating up one of his employees. How is this allowed? He should be fired at this point. And Jive Owens gets chucked into the goddamn wall there. Literally, this man Jive Owens is gonna show up. He was gonna address the people of Canada, say about how he was so excited to be here, and then bam, SPEWt just shows up on site, and now he's just beating his ass right now, and Jive Owens gets clocked in the face.
This is very incredibly rude. It's not nice.
So true. We gotta get some help out here for Jive Owens. What the hell did we just witness? This show hasn't even started, and there's already chaos. Well, of course, I mean, we managed to maintain everything back managed to compose everything back. We're going to kick off the first matchup of the night with the first round matchup of the breakout tournament. It is Villager in real life finally making his Revolt debut. I mean, he's only the true veterans of Revolt know that he competes on Dark, but Lasagna Cat, on the other hand, seems like they're not dead. They're not going to have a schizo moment here tonight. True, let's see who's going to advance to the first round of the tournament.
Lasagna Cat there, where we honor Lasagna Cat.
So true. Oh my lord, I can't even begin. Yeah, well, here comes Villager in real life. Interesting entrance here. It looks fired up. This is honestly pretty exciting for him. What the Jesus Christ? This man gets pyro.
Yeah,
the entire locker room doesn't get pyro. What the hell?
He's too good. He's simply too good.
What the F? What the bleep?
What the F? What?
True.
What the frick, guys?
Villager in real life, obviously, you know, he's been grinding on Dark though. Former autism champion, like 50 times at this point in his career.
Guys, don't curse.
This is the first time ever that he's competing on Revolt. Obviously, this guy deserves it. If he were to get signed a contract, I mean, out of anybody else that deserves to get one, it's obviously Villager in real life.
Yes.
Imagine all the amazing matchups we could see with Villager in real life. The interesting feuds, rivalries.
Instantly wins the world championship just by default.
Just put him against EDP right now. Well, I mean, if he wins the breakout tournament, yeah. But I mean, obviously, you got the defending champion, Dr. Amigo, who will be competing on later on tonight. And here comes Lasagna Cat, making his Revolt debut.
Oh no. Oh my god.
I gotta say, he put in some muscle for this tournament. I'm not even gonna lie.
He's on steroids.
You gotta respect the girl. Obviously, Lasagna Cat would not do steroids. What are you, crazy mob? Obviously, Lasagna Cat's been hitting the gym. He's been taking his schizo meds. He's all is right in the world for him. What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you trying to refer to him as? Is this something you could say to his face? No, I don't think so. The Lasagna Cat just flexing to the crowd of Toronto. We know Lasagna Cat hates Canadians, so this is going to be an interesting fight.
I think he hates everyone.
That is so true. Oh shit, I'm about to miss it. All right, here we go. The matchup's about to begin underway. And the bell rings. First round matchup of the breakout tournament. It is Villager in real life versus Lasagna Cat here at the Scotiabank Arena. We're like 5 hours away from Mobzilla's house.
What? 5 hours?
I don't know. How close is
5
Toronto
hours of
to
what?
you?
Walking, driving, flying?
No, I mean like how far is Toronto from Newfoundland?
Pretty far.
Exactly, like a good 5+ hours. And now Lasagna Cat just kicking. Yeah.
Yeah.
MF forgot that Newfoundland is in the middle of the ocean. With
it's
no
like only
civilization.
like off the coast,
Oh my lord. And now Villager in real life. He's got him in the corner and a nice kick, nice knee to the back there. And what's going on right now? What? Wait a minute. Who? Is that who I think it is? Seems like it's Connor, and he's coming out here to help his good friend Lasagna Cat. This makes sense though.
His good friend.
I mean, obviously we know Connor's gonna be in the tournament in a couple of weeks. I mean, he's already in the tournament, but he's not competing until a couple of weeks. And Lasagna Cat, can he get the win here? Oh, Villager in real life though rolls him up there. That was really close though, and Lasagna Cat manages to escape it in time. I mean, it makes sense though. I mean, Connor. Yeah, Connor basic white man. Listen, he's out here to, introduce himself to the crowd. He's trying to piss everyone off in the front row here. And he's also supporting his good lifelong best friend, Lasagna Cat. He's going to do everything he can to help him get to the first round of this tournament. And it would be a disaster if it had to go that route. Right now, Lasagna Cat staying on Villager in real life, but he manages to attack there and a nice forearm there. And that we still to come, of course, another round matchup of the breakout tournament will be Womb Crusher taking on Dr. Amigo. And we know all members of Cars 3, they got a busy day today. You got CEO fighting Arizona, you got Coon defending the title, you got Dr. Amigo in the tournament. I mean, these guys gotta be, 110% here. That's exactly what Villager in real life's gotta do here, because Lasagna Cat is obviously not looking so well right now. Connor just kind of showed up here just to watch Lasagna Cat get his ass beat. He's gonna have a schizo episode if he loses this thing.
Oh
my god. And now Villager in real life.
Famous rapper.
So true. Famous DDG rapper. Just make sure Lasagna Cat doesn't hit you with the Dead Dog Gaming.
He just gets a shovel.
Please keep Leo the dog away from Lasagna Cat as far as possible. I never want these two to interact in their careers.
There's gonna be There's gonna be a fight in the locker room.
So true. Now immediately you see their nice reversal there. Villager in real life is managing to just get some good moves here. Obviously, Villager in real life is the one that has more in-ring experience. He's definitely honed his craft. He's got quote or all pun intended honed his craft. And he's definitely,
craft. I get it.
Oh my god. Definitely, improved in the ring here from competing so many matches on Dark. So Villager in real life knows what he's got to do. And I look away for a split second and there's a chair in the ring. I sure wonder who put that there.
Where did that come from?
Oh my god, it must have mysteriously been placed there. Now a big boot there by Villager in real life. And you see Lasagna Cat struggling into the corner though. Those muscles are not helping him here. Seems like he might have gotten anchor arms. And immediately you see Villager in real life trying to pop them by just going after the arm. Go nice forearm there. Lasagna Cat just got planted. And now Connor's gonna distract Villager in real life here. I sure wonder who would have ever guessed this. And now Lasagna Cat.
Villager in real life, no.
Irish whips him, fakes him out there.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh.
No.
It would be a very sad day if Villager in real life lost this thing. You know what would be an interesting matchup in the tournament? Villager in real life versus Pop Bob. But I think that could happen. I think if Villager in real life wins this and then, Pop Bob beats Hector Flores in the next round matchup, it might be a thing. I don't remember the bracket off the top of my head. Who? I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, nobody really thought Dr. Amigo was going to win the tournament next year, but yet here we are. Bro ended up challenging for the world title.
Take the win just by default.
Apple's going to be a straight up menace when it comes to the tournament.
Raiko is going to die.
Yeah, Raiko's dying. Raiko's jobbing. If Raiko wins, I don't know what to tell you. There's some very interesting matchups on that card, though.
They won. It was probably because like 1,000 chairs were thrown into the
Over the
ring
cover
somehow.
here, can Lasagna pick up a win against Villager in real life? And he does just like that. Lasagna Cat advances to the next round of the tournament. So long, Villager in real life. Don't worry, this is probably Villager in real life redemption arc. This is when he makes a huge comeback one day and then becomes the world champion.
That will happen someday.
Right. Listen, Rome wasn't built in a day, all right? You know, one loss from Villager in real life here is not going to affect his overall career so far. He was a little bit nervous, okay? He was preparing for Lasagna Cat. He wasn't preparing for Connor. Okay, so that played a role here.
Shenanigans.
The wacky shenanigans took into effect. And they helped Lasagna Cat in this matchup. And now Lasagna Cat is going to challenge the winner of next week's matchup between Hector Flores and Pop Bob. What a matchup that would be. Yeah, Connor's out here celebrating like he did something. Lasagna Cat, Connor, there you go, shaking hands, letting their allegiance known. It seems like we already have a new tag team in Revolt, and these guys literally just showed up. Maybe the landscape of the tag team division might have changed around here after this tournament. Connor and Lasagna, if these two are just going to end up trolling people around here, they might be menaces to society. Either way, it seems like Villager in real life already made an enemy. Ain't no way. Either way, big victory for Lasagna Cat. And coming up next, we've got a hard-hitting matchup between Hook from Hookhausen and Rufus from Mobzilla's favorite tag team, Les Femboys. We saw Danhausen and Speen go at it last week, but tonight, Hook and Rufus are going to go at this one-on-one. Who's going to win this fight? Let's find out. And let's get this next matchup underway as Hook makes his entrance.
Let's go.
One of the greatest competitors of all time. Absolute legend.
Go. Yeah, Hook.
We're only saying this now because he's not in the Blade brand. Speaking of Blade brand, how's that working out for them?
Let's go, Hook. Yeah, let's go.
And as you see there, you know, Danhausen is not in Hook's corner here tonight. You know, Hook let him know backstage he wants to take on Rufus by himself here tonight. And Rufus also, you know, Speen's not going to be joining him in his corner, so keeping things nice and clean and fair. You won't have any interferences whatsoever.
I don't believe you. Something's going to happen.
Well, this is Speen and Rufus we're talking about, all right? Their chances are they set something up. But I don't know. Let's just hope this is just a clean fight between the two. I'm really interested to see how a Hook and Rufus matchup would go. And now here comes the former meth head Rufus. Look at how dripped out he is.
I'm not a big fan of this guy. No.
Why? How could you not be a fan of Rufus? Well, Mobzilla's already had some bad history with Rufus. He's had some bad history with Dan as well, but you know.
Before that, and then he did that.
You have bad history with like literally you had bad history with every single person of Les Femboy. Yeah, no, with Les Femboys. You had a feud with Dan, you had a feud with Speen, you had a feud with Rufus.
I just want to say, I beat Speen twice. I beat him twice. He's bad. He's terrible.
You ain't gotta worry about Dan anymore. He's kind of just, I don't know. He's not been seen anywhere around here. He really took the loss to the 13-year-old, you know, not very lightly. But Rufus and Speen, on the other hand, they're looking to build themselves up in the tag team division.
So he gets whoever the hell he pays. I don't know.
True. Rufus hates Canada,
like, probably above him.
We had. Can you believe he actually got a passport to be out here? Last time we did our shows here in Toronto, Rufus had to sneak in through the back of an 18-wheeler.
I'm not surprised.
He had to get in the back of an Amazon truck. They're going to start it with a regular handshake here. Hook is offering it. Is Rufus going to... Oh, damn. Hook did a little troll in there. Oh, Rufus is mad, though. His inner meth head just kind of kicked in there for a split second, but, you know, he's maintaining...
Rufus doesn't do meth anymore.
And immediately, though... Yeah. I don't know what Dan's giving him. Freaking syringes or something. Now immediately, interesting fight here between Rufus and Hook. He's already got him in the corner, though. I mean, as much as, you know, people want to bash Rufus saying that... Because obviously there's some people saying that, you know, Rufus fell off or that Rufus isn't as entertaining as he was.
He went from world champion to a lackey of some random guy.
So true. then again, I mean, like, you know, his fighting style and, you know, his aggression is still pretty much the same. It's just he's been able to control it a lot more easily. True. I think that's the reason why he, you know, lost the world title, is because he got so angry. He couldn't control it. And now he's a lot more sophisticated. He's got his priorities, it seems, in check. And I mean, he can beat Hook here tonight. It just goes to show that it's pretty much the same Rufus we know. But it's not of course 100% the same Rufus we've grown up watching. It's not the Rufus that we've been watching for the past year and a half of Revolt. And immediately Rufus just plants him through. Hashtag not my Rufus. Get it trending on Twitter right now. And now Hook, though, gets kneed in the face there. Jesus. Going for the cover here, Rufus. Seems like this time, you know, he's wrestling without his blazer. Wrestling without the jacket, you know. Kind of letting feeling the breeze here with, you know, with no jacket or anything. And immediately hooks some nice backhandles there. Slaps to the
Posted that on Twitter.
True. I was going to use another abbreviation for what Hook was doing there, but it would have been an inappropriate response. And obviously, if you would have taken it out of context, I'll let you figure it out. And I'll immediately
need to do my Duolingo streak for the day.
Oh my lord! I sure wonder what happens when you don't do the Duolingo streak.
Please help
Rufus, Jesus Christ! Just true. He's gonna fly all the way to Newfoundland just to execute them. And Rufus, though, he's been getting a good amount of aggression, good amount of offense for this matchup, but immediately going for the cover, though, Hook's got to manage to kick out here. And he manages to do so. Great play there by Hook. And honestly, at this point, what does Rufus need to do to stay on Hook? I mean, obviously, you know, Hook's doing, I was going to say he's doing pretty well right now, but Hook's got to figure out a way to maintain, you know, back on the offense. Rufus is a dangerous competitor. He does not know when to slow down. The man immediately, when he hits a move, he's just going out, run one after the other. He's just going checklist. He's just like a checklist, just going, you know, one thing to the other. And now Rufus immediately hits him with the Uranagi. That's got to be the end of the matchup cover. Can he defeat Hook here tonight in this bout? And it's a kick out by Hook.
Let's go.
Disaster here. Rufus is just in shambles right now. Trying to prove he don't need Speen. He don't need Dan. And he sets up the Sister Abigail cover. Hook, can he kick out in time? No, he cannot. Rufus gets the W.
Terrible.
Okay, honestly, you know, Hook was fighting a former world champion here, okay? I mean, you know, it made sense that he would take, you know, an L to Rufus. Like I mentioned, you can't overestimate, or I don't know what the right abbreviation would be. Overestimate, underestimate Rufus. One of those two. Saw the rest of the matchup was just Rufus taking a whole lot of damage to Hook. And then he planted the Uranagi. That might have been the end of it for here in this matchup. For the cover, Hook still had a little bit of life left in him. But Rufus, he said, as soon as this man gets up, I'll hit him with the Sister Abigail. And he can go back home. He can go back home to America. I can celebrate here in Canada now. Rufus gets the W here tonight in this matchup. Hook is just dead over there. This man just like collapsed, had a heart attack. And Rufus gets a win here tonight. I will say, very clean fight. No Speen, no Danhausen, no interferences. It was just a straight up wrestling match. And that's what we love to see. And coming up next, seems like Mobzilla has a lot of things to say on his mind. He's got a lot of racial slurs to shout. And he's learning a lot of Spanish so he can cut promos for our Mexican audience. True. Let's see what Mobzilla is going to speak about here. And Mobzilla,
it's not as much as BREAKOUT.
He's got smiles on his face and everything. Let's hear what...
I love the fans.
Boo! Boo!
Oh. This is a great day in the Revolt universe, because this is the day when we take back everything that is good about the business. This is a day when I stomp out the cancer that's been slowly killing Revolt for too long.
Oh my god, Wallet? What did Wallet do?
So true. So true.
First of all, let's get started with Ryko and then delete it and then Wallet.
So true. I can't believe I have to come out here and even speak this guy's name. What? The screen resolution just went down. I can't read anything.
What I like to do is slap him right in the face, but I'm not up to date on all my shots. This is the part where Mobzilla's internet cuts out. How?
I'm joking. I'm seeing at least 8.
Oh my lord! Bad internet moment.
I usually prefer more of a challenge because a punk like EDP isn't much to get excited over, but I can't even let him keep talking this crap all the time. If he wants to fight, then it looks to me like he just got one. So EDP, come out here and face me.
I mean, the fact that EDP, he's never really personally confronted Mobzilla face to face at this point. He always just likes to interfere in your matchups. Maybe EDP's as weird as this is, as weird as this sounds. I'm just spitballing here. Maybe EDP just doesn't want to defend his title. That's why we haven't seen him in a while. He should be stripped of it already. And EDP,
obviously, he hasn't defended this thing, and he's had like so many days. He defended it once, and it was a rematch. So
exactly. And Mobzilla, I mean, obviously, love him or hate him, he's definitely deserved the #1 contender spot. You can't possibly think that anyone is listening to you right now, can you? Are you that delusional? I mean, everyone here knows full well that I'm in the building, so why would they waste a single brain cell listening to a 13-year-old? Even these half-wit morons realize that the only person in this company worth paying attention to is yours truly. Okay, EDP, slow down. It's not that serious. You're arguing with the minor here. Don't get too excited.
Okay. I kind of wish you didn't come out here, because the beating I'm going to lay on you is going to embarrass you, your family, and relatives who aren't born yet. I don't like embarrassing people that badly, but in that case, I'm going to enjoy it. Well, his relatives are already embarrassed.
Yeah, his relatives, his friends, Felipe, is already embarrassed of him. They don't even want to talk to him no more. I'm going to stop you right there. I could hurt you bad. I could injure you. I could kill you right now. I wouldn't even break a sweat. I'm not going to waste my energy now. You got 5 seconds to leave my ring before I change my mind. What is he going to do? Give me a cupcake? What is EDP going to do? Where was this tough talk during the Predator Poacher video?
I know what you're trying to do, and it's not going to work. You're not going to get me riled up. You're not going to make me angry or distract me right now. This is my ring. I'm going to say what I came out here to say. Then I'm going to go in the back and then act like none of this happened.
It's like they say, patience is a man's greatest virtue. And right now, Mobzilla knows that EDP would get riled up if he got mad. So, know what I think? Yeah, EDP is just trying to make you mad. I think that you're afraid. I think all your talk is an attempt to distract people. It's a mask you wear. That's what the mask is. This mask you wear because you don't want people to see the fear in your face, but I see it. I smell it. You have every reason to be afraid, because I'm going to make your life a living hell. And Mobzilla, on the other hand, he's not even intimidated by EDP. That man hasn't blinked.
I'm not sure if you're really aware of what you're set in motion here. I was content to go on my way and let you wallow in your mediocrity, but you had to poke the hornet's nest, didn't you? Keep it up and you'll get hung.
This is obviously not a... Mobzilla would never say mediocrity in his regular vocabulary.
Obviously.
This is absurd.
Who the hell does?
The way I see it, mediocrity, actually, the way I see it, there are only 2 ways out of the ring tonight for you. One is via medical personnel. Actually, that's it. Tonight, you're trapped in this ring with me, and the only way out is through me. I can guarantee you that's not gonna end well for you. What do you want? What are you gonna do? Chase me? What are you gonna do? Chase me? You gonna outrun me?
Yo, you gonna roll?
I just put a cupcake in front of you, boy. You gonna start running.
If a fight is what you want, a fight is what you'll get. Just be careful what you wish for, because you might be the one getting escorted out of here tonight. I've made it my career off hurting people, so I got no problem adding you to the list.
Who did Mobzilla kill in Revolt? Jesus Christ. Who did you murder?
No one. Well, we haven't seen Dean in a while.
True.
Who knows? You've made it perfectly clear that you're only here to run off your mask. And I'm not interested in talking anymore. Once you're ready to take it to the ring, you know where to find me.
That man said, once you're ready, once you're not a little bitch to defend your title, I'll be waiting. God damn. I mean, you got a point, though. EDP just likes to run his mouth. He talks and talks, and he gets wallet. He makes wallet show up for the most random. Yeah. Oh!
Yeah.
Damn, that boy did not hold back.
Lame-o. See you later, Lame-o.
Where did this confidence come from, Mobzilla? We never see Mob this confident with EDP. That boy would be in that corner scared for his life. This is an interesting predicament. So true. I forgot about this.
Can't wait for CEO
but coming up next, it is CEO. So true. I can't wait for CEO to lose another singles match to a man that also loses singles matches, Arizona. And Dr. Amigo will be joining CEO in his corner, obviously. And tonight, of course, CEO will be defending the tag team titles against Mosin and Arizona in 2 weeks at Halloween Havoc. But tonight, it's one-on-one action here in this matchup. Let's get this matchup underway. Halloween Havoc in 2 weeks, where the tag team champions will defend the titles. But tonight, they going at it one-on-one. I sure wonder if CEO will win a singles matchup for this one. And CEO, like I mentioned earlier tonight, Cars 3 have got a busy day here. Obviously, CEO coming out here, gonna start things off here as he's gonna take on Arizona, and then we still got Dr. Amigo, who will be competing in the breakout tournament first round against Wound Crusher, and then you got the main event still later to come with Kuhn and Colt the Bolt. And that is honestly going to be an interesting fight for the hardcore title. And now here comes one half of the #1 contenders to the tag team championships. It is Arizona, Mr. Arkham Man himself.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Oh my God. Arizona competing in front of his home country, his home city, representing everyone here. Arizona getting a good ovation from the crowd here. He's got his family, he's got his friends sitting front row. And honestly, this would be a big moment of his career, a big highlight for him if he can defeat CEO here in this matchup in front of his people of Toronto. And knowing CEO's past history of singles matches, that shouldn't be a difficult thing to do.
I think Arizona might get his first singles win here.
He's gotten a singles win though. We're just gonna forget. Yeah, you cannot underestimate Arizona. The man's won the WrestleMania Battle Royale.
Oh, I mean,
even though that was back in
one-on-one
March.
win.
Oh, I can't remember his singles record. I need to fact check it real quick. The bell rings, the match goes underway, and immediately, CEO hates Canadians. Arizona loves his home state of Toronto. Oh, Providence, I don't know what you would call it.
Got everything wrong. Toronto's not a state. It's not even a province.
It's a city.
It's a
Ontario is a province.
Yes.
Duh.
Providence.
True. That's what the right term would be. And right now, it's just CEO and Arizona just kissing each other right now. Giving each other a little smoochy smooch.
Hold on.
CEO doesn't like... Sure, come on now. Don't get too excited here. And immediately, nice suplex there from Arizona.
No way,
and CEO's already struggling here. Oh my goodness. And now immediately gets back up though. Nice drop kick there. Manages to fly out of it. Dr. Amigo, got to make sure that CEO is alive and well. So true. He's alive and well. If CEO manages to, have a seizure, get knocked out or something, you got to revive him. Got to give him the totem of undying. And now you see Arizona's in trouble on the ropes here. Nice leapfrog there. And a nice clothesline there by Arizona. In Arizona, you see, of course, he's got to, as much as he has his family and his friends in the front row, he's got to focus on what's the task at hand, and that is, taking on his opponent here tonight. Yeah, winning, exactly. That's something that CEO doesn't like to do, apparently, in singles matches.
CEO doesn't like to do that on Revolt. Only
I
for
think
the papers.
the only other one I can remember off the top of my head was when he beat Curry. But that was Curry we're talking about. Anyone can beat Curry. Curry was doing good the beginning of the year, and now he just completely fell off. Like, the man cannot get a single...
good for, like, January, then completely fell off in February.
That's exactly. Wasn't he, like, the internet champion at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, and then he lost to Kool Kids. Kool Kids absolutely destroyed him.
True. Thank God. And now immediately CEO, nice forearm to the face. See, Arizona's already flown out to the outside here. Now CEO's got to recompose himself right now. Got to make sure he's got to get him back in the ring. If this thing ends in a counter, it will be disastrous for both opponents. And Arizona and CEO getting back in here. I mean, the breakout. I mean, Dr. Amigo, I mean, he can't really help CEO too much. I mean, obviously he's here for moral support. But he's also got to focus on, you know, he was doing some in-ring preparation earlier tonight so he can take on Wound Crusher.
He needs to make sure he doesn't get hurt before his match.
True. It's kind of tricky. He's got to be here in case, you know, Mosen tries to show up and do anything shady. But judging by what we've seen tonight, I mean, Hook and Rufus, they had a good matchup. And right now, though, Arizona, nice planting them in the chest with the knees there. Now Arizona's just going to taunt. Look at the guy in the front row over there. What the fuck is he doing? Arizona getting a little too excited right now.
A little jiggy.
Yeah, he's getting jiggy with it. He's getting sturdy with it. He in the gritty. And now CEO throws him on the outside, though. And a punch to the face, and there goes the Canadian. Obviously, the people in America are cheering because the Canadian is losing. But the people here in the stadium, they're obviously not very happy. Yeah, they're not very, far from Canada. Mid-Massachusetts, massive two shits.
Oh my God.
Now Arizona, face planting him here on the apron. These two gotta get back in the ring though, obviously. And CEO kicks him in the gut here. Arizona's already struggling for air, but Arizona manages to counter. And now, oh my God, immediately you saw CEO just try to get back in the ring, but Arizona said, nah, bruh. I'm gonna hit you with the neck breaker as soon as you try to get in there.
CEO is doing terrible, honestly. He's not doing good.
Who could have guessed this outcome? This is a CEO singles match.
Honestly, if you just want someone to get more wins in their singles career, just make them face CEO.
I bet Reiko could beat CEO. Let's be completely honest here.
We're stretching a bit here. Let's step back.
I will bet money on that CEO would lose to Dean the producer or deleted user. And now Arizona. I mean, don't be out here saying that Arizona can't beat CEO. I mean, obviously the guy's good. He just needs an opportunity. And that's exactly what he's doing here. He's got a good hold on CEO right now. Dr. Amigo cringing in pain. The CEO is just in trouble. Arizona getting him back up to his feet here. Going for the punch to the face here. Arizona, nice zigzag there. Planted CEO on the mat. Going for the cover here. Can this be the winning matchup for Arizona's career? And it...
Wow.
Who could have ever guessed this outcome? CEO takes another L.
Besides the,
incredible. I think is that the first one for his? Is it an overall career or is it just this year?
Overall.
Oh my lord, and he does it in front of his people of Toronto. That is incredible. That's a moment. And that's got to boost Arizona's confidence heading into the title match in 2 weeks. For CEO, on the other hand, he always loses these sort of things, but somehow retains.
He's gotten used to it.
Yeah, exactly. He's like 0-5 or something at this point. Or no, he's like 1-5.
Let's check.
He's only got like 1 win out of the whole year. CEO's just so bad. Holy shit. The referee there, he got a little bit too close to the action. Obviously, CEO was able to kick out. We saw the zigzag there from Arizona. And that was going to be the end of the matchup. CEO,
he
was all tuckered out.
I guess he's 1-7 this year now in singles.
Amazing. When did he have 7 matches as a singles competitor? You see Arizona celebrating in front of the crowd here tonight. Things for Cars 3 is already not looking good so well right now. CEO's already lost his matchup. He's got to, hope that Dr. Amigo doesn't lose his either. Be a bad night for Cars 3 if every single member of there ended up losing their matchups. Big win for Arizona as he picks up a victory against one half of the tag team champions. And coming
had
up
8,
next,
I guess, 'cause
we've
he's
got
won and
another
7.
matchup. First round of the Breakout tournament. We got Wound Crusher 69 taking on last year's winner, Dr. Amigo. And he's looking to make it a 2-time win as he... Oh my god, I just stuttered really horribly.
And CEO's joining the match is just getting beat
back
the
in
hell.
his corner. He lost to Arizona.
He's too beat up to leave.
He's too beat up to leave. But let's see how this is gonna go.
Dr. Mario. I'm sorry.
Look at all the scary pumpkins. And now here comes
What the
Wound
hell was
Crusher.
that?
We
I'm
haven't
sorry.
seen this man in forever. Hello, Mr. Wound Crusher.
The second edgiest person in the
I don't want to say that
Colt the Bolt.
What? Something about Colt the Bolt. Speaking of Colt the Bolt, obviously, you know, he's still competing later on tonight for the hardcore title.
Yeah, and he's gonna lose. He's probably gonna lose, like, hard.
True. Kuhn's pretty dangerous, obviously, you know, but when it's a hardcore title matchup, especially, you know, with hardcore title rules, I mean, I don't think Colt's gonna stand a chance, but I don't know. It's kind of split between the two. Could go anyone's way. Now, if it were like a Kuhn versus CEO for the hardcore title, I mean, obviously we know who's winning that thing. Well, Wound Crusher here tonight. I think it's his first appearance out of the entire year. Like, Jesus Christ.
No, I think he was in the tag team tournament.
Sure. Other than that, you know, they never did anything since.
Yeah, they joined during the Royal Rumble. Then you did one.
Surprised these guys didn't get released. Well, we don't wish releases upon people here. And now here comes the winner of the 2021 Breakout Tournament, Dr. Amigo.
It'd be crazy if he lost in the first round. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Actually, yeah. We've already seen. I mean, I was gonna say it's pretty unpredictable that he's on but
honestly, it's a little sad that he's still in this Breakout tournament.
That he's what?
He's still in the Breakout tournament. It's been a year. He's still there.
True. The man. Well, to be fair, I mean, he got the world title matchup. You know, it didn't end up winning.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. We're talking about.
He was 4-1 last year. That's insane.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if Dr. Amigo wins this tournament for the second year in a row. Like, it's literally this tournament.
That would inflate his wins so much. That'd get him, like, rank, like, number 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's kind of like the whole point of the tournament.
Yeah.
Help out the rising young up-and-comers.
Yeah, he'd get ranked number 2 behind me if he just won the entire tournament. Or maybe actually ahead of me.
But by the time we get to the finals, you already had your title match. You're either already champion or you're not. Because it's all the way till December that it ends. So obviously, you know, we're gonna be pretty busy in terms of this tournament for the next 2 weeks. Oh my god, 2 weeks? Hell no, I meant 2 months. If it was 2 weeks, we'd have like 6 matches every single show. And they're gonna go with the nice handshake here. Sign of respect to start off this tournament. Oh, and Wound Crusher's gonna do a little trolling. We saw this earlier with Hook and Rufus. Already immediately you see Wound Crusher playing some mind games on Dr. Amigo. Wound Crusher knows that everyone is going to be talking about him if he defeats Dr. Amigo here. If he eliminates him from the first round of the tournament, which would guarantee a new Breakout tournament winner. And now Dr. Amigo, I mean, if there's one thing we know about Dr. Amigo, he knows how to maintain the pressure on his opponents. What? He also apparently knows how to trip and fall on a banana. And Wound Crusher, though, immediately goes after the legs. He's been studying Dr. Amigo as much as Dr. Amigo has been studying for his PhD and his medical degree.
It's a lot of studying.
Oh, and immediately there, the Wound Crusher just without the face, it just looks like he's smuggling. He's about to rob a store or something. He's about to rob a victory here. That's what he's gonna do. Okay, no, we're not saying we're not saying that. And Dr. Amigo went for the dive, but of course
I'll just say Quiet Kid instead.
The Quiet Kid. Went for a nice knee there. Good job by Wound Crusher. And Wound Crusher could shatter a lot of people's hearts if he defeats Dr. Amigo, especially CEOs. We all know who CEO's favoring for this tournament. Considering the fact he's right in his corner.
User.
True. I hope Deleted User wins this entire thing. He's gonna end up
Who's
Deleted User and
He's probably
Ryko.
gonna lose like either way. He could face the entire. Oh yeah.
Deleted User and Ryko in the finals.
That would be hilarious. really bad.
And already immediately, Wound Crusher is bringing some fight to Dr. Amigo. I mean, we haven't seen Dr. Amigo compete in quite some time, but neither is Wound Crusher. I mean, Wound Crusher's been out of action way longer than Dr. Amigo. And he's bringing it to him. Immediately, though.
Yeah.
Hits
It'd be a
that
pretty big
suplex.
upset if he had beat him in the first round.
Sure. I think I blame CEO for this one because he
Yes.
forced Dr. Amigo to stand in his corner to watch him lose when Dr. Amigo could have been preparing backstage. Speaking of backstage, we're hearing news that itsspewt and Jive Owens got kicked out of the building earlier. This is incredible. I mean, who could have ever guessed this, honestly?
Spew gets kicked out of his own.
He got kicked out of his own show. Oh, and a nice pedigree there by Wound Crusher.
Johnny Tommy must have kicked him out.
That's how we restore order around here. That's what I call good leadership. When the leader himself gets kicked out of the building. Cover now. Kick out by Dr. Amigo. In this case, Wound Crusher, he cannot lose his composure. You gotta focus on him. Dr. Amigo's in trouble here. Wound Crusher can pull a shocking upset here and immediately plants him. I think this might be the end of the matchup now.
Yeah, this could be it.
Is this it? Can Dr. Amigo kick out in time? Oh my God! That Wound Crusher advances to the next round.
CEO's fault, guys.
It's literally his fault as soon as he joins.
Dr.
Amigo loses.
He's
just bad luck. What can I say?
Messenger.
He's literally bad luck. He loses tonight. Yeah, CEO loses earlier. Dr. Amigo doesn't qualify. We got a fear for Koon right now. We could be seeing a new hardcore champion. He's the only good member of Cars 3. Let's be honest. I'm just speaking facts here. Like, no offense to Dr. Amigo and CEO.
All offense to CEO. All offense.
I blame CEO because Dr. Amigo was literally could have been training backstage, but no, he had to stand in his corner. And then CEO did the same thing, and now he costed Dr. Amigo. They should have just stayed out of their corners. But Wound Crusher pulling off a huge victory here tonight. He just shattered a lot of people's brackets for potential winner here tonight. As he will be taking on.
I guess
actually the next round for Wound Crusher, he's gonna
versus the Apple.
Yeah, it's either gonna be Reiko or the Apple that he will be taking on in the next round.
You can just say the Apple. Reiko's not winning.
Yeah, Wound Crusher and the Apple. You know, obviously. I mean, to be fair, is it kind of good that Dr. Amigo got eliminated? He was gonna, kind of fight the Apple regardless.
No, the Apple would have beat him either way. The Apple would be Apple.
Sure. Either way, big victory for Wound Crusher. He's gonna enjoy his 15
I actually don't want to
see
the Apple's entrance. I'm scared. I'm honestly scared.
And coming up next, Bolt the Bolt is getting his first championship matchup in his career here on Revolt. And his last, because he will be fired when he takes on the hardcore champion, who will be defending one of his titles. Of course, he will be defending the tag team one in 2 weeks at Halloween Havoc. Bolt the Bolt, of course, he left the Blade brand. He left Baron Blade, letting him know he don't need him anymore. Also let Booster Bootius Maximus know that, he wants to do this on his own tonight. He doesn't need anybody to interfere
also
for
left
this
the
matchup.
Blade brand, controversially.
So true. Either way, let's see
I
if we're going to crown
did.
a hardcore champion here tonight, or if Koon will remain Mr. Koon 2 belts. And it's main event time here on Revolt.
For the main event.
Just say a hardcore match. Koon is really elevating that hardcore title, making it prestigious.
So true.
Colt the Bolt, on the other hand, I fear for what he's going to do with it. This is interesting, though. Colt the Bolt's been going to... Honestly, as much as he's going to prepare for this matchup, nothing's really going to prepare him for a hardcore match. The first one he's competing in.
John Moxley and Adam Cole.
Oh my God. Who could have ever guessed this? Technically, he's also ripping off Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns from the Shield. And Dean Ambrose. That guy, Dean Ambrose, and John Moxley. I can't believe
what happened to him.
Dean Ambrose is in an orphanage somewhere.
He's an orphanage at the age of like...
He's helping. He's with El Generico in Mexico. Colt the Bolt fired up here tonight.
Can't wait for him to lose.
Focused and ready. So true. This is Koon we're talking about. If there's one thing we know about Koon, Koon's a fighter. He's gonna refuse to lose to Colt the Bolt here tonight.
And we'll have Koon's Balloons TD opening, and then...
So true. Colt the Bolt No Bootius in his corner, no Blade Brand, no nothing. He's a lone wolf tonight.
Bootius is too good for Colt the Bolt.
He's showing him that, showing the world that he can win this title tonight. He can defeat Koon. He can win his first championship here on Revolt on his own. He don't need nobody. He doesn't need the doubters telling them that he sucks and that he needed help. Apparently, he just switched gears in the middle of preparing. And here comes the champion himself.
Oh, best Hearts 3 member.
Great. I don't know who would be the best hardcore champion so far, Bob Minion or Koon. There's only been 2 so far. But
how many times has Koon defended it? Is this the first time?
this is the second time, actually. This is the
Second?
one.
Oh. Well, I guess that's already better than Bob Minion.
Yeah, Bob Minion had like 2, I guess, so far. But Koon, obviously, you know, when you got that hardcore title, there is no rest days. You're not ever taking a break. Because obviously, you got to be aware of your surroundings every single time you step foot in the building or in any sort of building. Because obviously, there's always somebody that's gonna be gunning for that title.
He's already defended his title more than EDP.
So true. That's the funny part. EDP's only defended it like 1 time. But EDP likes to showboat that he's the world champion and that he doesn't need to defend it.
Yeah,
The fact
I'm gonna
that
be
the internet
EDP, I swear.
and the hardcore titles get defended, then yeah, John Economy's made the hardcore title more prestigious than the world one at this point.
You mean the internet title?
Yeah, the hardcore. Oh my god, the internet. But that's what it's all about, the
Big
hardcore
fail.
title.
Introducing the challenger
Boo!
from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 130
Leave.
pounds.
Looks like your average Canadian.
Lightning.
Bro, you hear
We don't
people
want you in
booing?
our country.
Even the
Introducing
Canadians
the
hate him.
champion from Boston,
Boo.
Oh god, the shirt is off. That's how you know he's serious.
215 pounds. He is the hardcore.
Who knows what Colt the Bolt's capable of?
Nothing.
He's about to beat the Mobzilla John Economy record tonight as soon as that bell rings.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Koon.
Only other person to get close to it was CEO and Kevin Minion.
Raccoon.
Raccoon Man, Mr. One Finger in his fist. That is for the hardcore title. The most prestigious championship in hardcore wrestling. Only the baddest SOBs have the privilege of holding the title. The bell rings, hardcore rules are
I
underway.
can't wait.
Anything that happens
Let's
right
go.
now is none of our
don't
business
like that.
anymore.
Not one
Revolt
bit.
will not be responsible for anything that happens in terms of medical. Oh my god, it's gonna be a kick out. Can't you imagine if he won there?
I
Colt
would
the
be
Bolt
slightly mad, but also
immediately
that
hit
breaks
his
the record,
finisher
so-
on Koon. He would have broken the record already, and immediately Koon kicks him in the face there. Koon just completely no-sold Colt's finisher. But then again, he's trying to
That'd
hit
be
it so
fun. That's
early in the
pretty funny.
matchup. And right now, Colt the Bolt's getting a good amount of offense on the champion. But Koon manages to escape. Nice neck breaker
And-
there. Koon's got to stay on him, though, obviously. You know, Colt the Bolt not preparing. He's not prepared enough. No, Koon's had his fair share of hardcore matches. Colt the Bolt, this is his first one. As much as he was preparing for
Last
this,
one.
he was not prepared for this. The DDT on the
Because
apron.
he's gonna die.
The hardest part of the ring. Oh my god. Maybe this is, in this case, maybe he does need Baron Blade in his corner right now. My goodness, just these two on the outside. They can stay outside for as long as they want to. They can pin them on the outside, doesn't matter. These two are just gonna take it here. Near ringside. Colt the Bolt, I guess, gonna throw him back in the ring. I guess Colt the Bolt's more of a formal wrestler. He wants to, you know, settle things a lot, you know, sophistically in the ring. Koon throws him in the corner and a nice uppercut there, and now Colt the Bolt's down.
Let's go.
Could he be setting him up
Colt the
potentially for the
Bolt to
punt
lose
kick? Nope,
already.
he manages to escape it though. Remember, the only way to win this matchup is by pinfall, submission, or knockout. And in Koon's case, he could knock out Colt the Bolt as early as he can. He's trying to choke him out here. Seems like he might be able to
let's
submit
go.
him here. Colt the
Pass
Bolt's
out.
already struggling
Come on.
to escape, but he manages to do so.
Ain't.
Colt the Bolt knows how to escape submission holds, so he's got that advantage to him. In terms of getting knocked out, I mean, he's gotta figure something out here. And immediately you see Koon just trying to get him dizzy, trying to make him weary, trying to pass him out as much as possible, incapacitate him. But he still manages to maintain consciousness, and another strong uppercut there by the champion. Kool, obviously, you know, he's definitely holding it down here with the tag team
And he's
titles
just-
and the hardcore one, and he just immediately punches to the gut on Colt the Bolt. Well, oh my God, okay.
Oh, and he died.
Calm down
Guys,
now.
he's dead.
Calm down. I cover now. Colt the Bolt. Can he manage to kick out? And he does so. Stays in this matchup. Kool can't believe it. For a lot of his opponents, Kool, oh God. Oh God, he's in the corner. Colt the Bolt, watch your head. Going for the punt kick, and there it is. Good night.
He's not getting up.
That's got to be it. Colt the Bolt going to lose this hardcore title bout as Kool retains. Oh my God, he kicked out. What?
Surprising.
Very few people kick out of that punt kick. Oh my God, and Colt the Bolt hits an uppercut. This is a small window opening here for Colt the Bolt, and he plants him there. Oh my God, he's still getting up though. Kool is still fighting though, and now Colt the Bolt's got to come back. Usually Kool puts a lot of people away with the punt kick, but Colt the Bolt's still fighting here. I don't know how.
Impressive,
I don't know what kind of. I think he took Rufus's meth or something. Went for the kick to the gut there, but Kool manages to counter.
And there it goes.
And now he's setting him up. What's he got in mind here? Yeah. Setting up for. Oh no, going for a Lion Tamer, and there it is. The Lion Tamer connects. I guess Walls of Jericho. And now Colt the Bolt. You can't use the ropes though. Obviously, Revolt rules. There is no rope breaks, and Colt the Bolt is gonna have no choice but to either tap out or try to escape this thing. And he's going with the second option. Oh, immediately saw Kool there try to go for an attack out of desperation, but Colt managed to counter though. Kick to the gut, and now Colt the Bolt. Nice sweet takedown there. And now Kool is just in trouble here. Colt the Bolt is gonna make a lot of people mad if he defeats Kool here tonight. And he's rolling to the outside. What could he have in mind here? Wow, weapons in a hardcore matchup. This never happens.
What?
Oh God, what does he think? Oh God, he's got a table. What could he?
God.
I don't think he's gonna have a nice. I don't think he's gonna have a nice Thanksgiving dinner with this one. I don't think he's gonna set up some candy with that. And Kool though, grabbing the table here. Oh God, watch out.
Kool loves Thanksgiving.
True. Oh my! He just like bopped him.
That was great.
Kool just like bopped Colt. Like Colt tried to attack him. He just said, "Move, bitch." And now Kool though going for the kick to the leg there. Please excuse my language, folks. But then again, this is a hardcore matchup. It doesn't matter what you say around here. And now Colt the Bolt. Oh God, what is he gonna do here? Oh God, he might be setting up for the finisher here, and he plants him. Kool is now bleeding. There's nothing there's like no blood and no amount of blood is gonna stop him though. Cover though. Is this it? Colt the Bolt, can he win the hardcore title? Oh, and it's a kick out once again. Jesus Christ, this is a fight so far. And Colt the Bolt, if he plants the finisher, we might have a new hardcore champion.
This is not looking good.
Oh no, Kool, get up. Kool, get up now. Every member of Cars 3 is about to lose tonight. Colt the Bolt wins the hardcore championship. Mobzilla's in shambles right now. I blame CEO for everything here tonight. He lost because Dr. Amigo was in his corner. He made Dr. Amigo lose because of him.
He made Colt the Bolt win a title.
And he made Kool lose tonight to Colt the Bolt. Colt the Bolt, though, I will say, major props to him. Wins his... Yeah, he put on a hell of a fight with Kool, I will say. Not many people can go in the ring with Kool. Especially in a hardcore matchup. But Colt the Bolt showing that he's got that dog in him. Saw the punking. I thought that would have been the end of the matchup, honestly. Yeah, probably. Let's be honest. We went for the cover there, obviously.
He's going to lose the late Dean somehow.
God, no, please don't. We saw he gave a hell of a fight. Kool took a lot of the offense in this matchup. We saw the finisher there. And that was going to be the end of it. Kool, he could only do so much before he was able to not stand up anymore for those 3 seconds. Except there, he was managed to do so, but...
That was pretty impressive kicking out there. That was pretty good.
True. These two put on a hell of a fight, though. And now Kool's got to get stitches, but that's not on our part. Colt the Bolt now winning his first championship in Revolt. He got a singles title before CEO. Oh, my Lord. He got a singles title before CEO and Gucci. This will be a running joke for the rest of time.
Like, realistically. He will lose this the next defense he has.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we don't know what Colt could do. I mean, we've seen what he can do in these hardcore matches now. But, I mean, if if somebody like a Bob Minion were to show up, or like the Apple, it would be an interesting fight. Of course, we congratulate Colt the Bolt for his victory tonight. And
No,
we
we
got
don't.
a stacked
We don't
card
congratulate on
next
anything.
week. Well, of course, we got the Fury show tomorrow night. But of course, next
Can't
week
wait to
on
not show
Revolt,
up.
it'll be the last Revolt before Halloween Havoc. And of course, for that one, we will have the rest of the Breakout Tournament first round matchups, which will be the debut of Hector Flores taking on Pop Bob, and then Raiko taking on the debuting Apple. That is going to be a hell of a
let's
matchup.
go.
And then next week, also announced John Economy will make an appearance. He will celebrate becoming the longest reigning internet champion in Revolt history
let's
next
go.
week, because he will hit 71 days on Sunday, but on Thursday he's celebrating. He's breaking the record. Congratulations to him. And then, of course, now newly announced, though, for next week, itsspewt and Jai Bowen's going to finally settle their rivalry once and for all. But this is going to be like no other matchup we've seen in Revolt history. It is a 60-minute Iron Man match. These guys
my
are going to
God.
go at it for a whole hour. You better grab your popcorn. You better grab your butts in those seats, because it's going to be a hell of a banger between these two. Thank you for joining us, and good night, everybody.